Ladies and gentlemen, on this edition of the Worst Damn Gamers Midnight Matinee, this is a bonus episode. There's another one-shot in the series of the MCU. You already know I got Sir Sturdy right here next to me going through these. He's
Damn
ages
right.
30 today.
Damn right.
We're going to dive right in. This is a short little flick, short little insertion here. It's worthy of it. You can see my smile already. I do have some reaction footage from that of me so sturdy watching it, so I'll chop that up a little bit or throw that on TikTok or Instagram. Alright, so let's dive in here. This isn't going to take long. So this is literally right after we just got done doing a review of Iron Man 2, which the end credit scene is Thor's hammer landing. There's a vehicle coming towards it, and it's an Acura, and it's Agent Coulson who hops out the vehicle.
Yep.
So this is what happened as he's
on the way
going to the place in New Mexico or Arizona, wherever it is, where Thor's hammer landed. Once they got wind of it, Sturdy, run it down.
I just love how he stops to get gas, puts the nozzle in the thing, lets it go, just has the automatic thing going, which they don't do that anymore, but there's ways around that. Goes in, going to get his little snacks for the road, and right here, me and you were different. It's those little, the donuts that come with like 6 donuts, a little pack of this big.
Yep.
He had powder, chocolate. I chose powder, he chose chocolate. And what's funny is, really quick with those donuts, I'm not a fan of like the coconut. I'm not a fan of coconut, especially like the shaving stuff.
Yeah.
With those donuts, I enjoy it. So it goes the powder donuts, then the coconut ones. Actually, no. Powder or cinnamon. The cinnamon ones are up there. So powder and cinnamon are like hand in hand. Then the coconut ones, and then the chocolate. I'm not a big fan of the chocolate ones.
I'm just either chocolate or the fucking powder.
No coconut?
I would, but not like, when I go to the store, I don't look for those. I look for either the powder or the chocolate, and usually I'm picking the chocolate. I'm a fat ass.
I mean, none of that stuff, it's not like either other option is more healthy than
Yeah, it's true. One's white powdered sugar anyway, just drenched all
the other
over
one's
it.
cinnamon and sugar, the other one's like coconut and sugar, so it's just like, oh, you get the one with coconut because there's fruit. No, that's just sugar, wrapped in sugar with flakes.
Oh man, so
but and this random conversation would fit with this little scene here. It was like, I think from credit to credit, it was like 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's literally 4 minutes in entirety, and I think the credits from the end is like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes of it. So it's like, Jesus, like, and they do it so quickly, and it does so well, so fast. Like, so he's sitting there with the dilemma of what do I buy, right? He's out of sight, down, pondering, and then all of a sudden he hears the door open to the convenience store, and he hears what begins to be a robbery in progress, right?
Yes.
He presents himself.
Well, before that though, because they were like, whose car is that?
Yeah.
Like, who else is here with you? Whose car is that? And he stood up. He was like, oh, it's my car.
Yep.
He was like, it's mine. Give me the keys. And he tosses him the keys. Then they turn around, open the register, give me all the money. And as the cashier is going to do that, the gun, when he pulls, he's like, hey guys, you might want this
too.
You
might want my gun too. Like, I got this gun over here. You might want it.
Yeah.
The villain, or the crook, tells him to throw it over to him. And he's like, guys, I prefer not to, just because it could go off. Maybe I should just slide it to you, And it's just like, all right, what's going to happen?
But he's like, all right, slide it to us. And then he's like, okay, well, slide it down this aisle. I'm going to slide it down this aisle for whatever reason. Slide it down the aisle. And just, I didn't expect that. I didn't know he could fight like that.
He's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're trained world class.
True.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's the look. You don't expect that.
Yep. Nope. And then you see his thought process finally as like the events unfold, right? It's quick. It's a moment, right? He moves over the aisle over, gets the guy to watch him. He slides the gun on down, and just as he slides the gun down, the guy's watching the gun get to him while he's got his gun raised. He looks over, grabs, because he must have noticed it while he was down there. He looked around, came over his plan. He grabs a fucking thing of flour, chucks it at the other guy, bangs him in the face. Flour goes everywhere. And while the other guy's reacting, he runs up, uses the fucking
gun, the shotgun as leverage to kick him in the face.
Uses the shelf to propel himself off of it sideways and fucking kicks the gun down. The guy fires the gun at his floor, shoots himself in the foot.
That's what it was. He didn't kick him in the face. He shoots him in the foot and then takes out the other guy.
Knocks him out. Yep. Takes the gun.
And then comes back. And after all that, goes to the register, grabs his keys, gets his gun in his keys, he grabs both packs of donuts. He's like, I couldn't decide. Which having me and you there wouldn't help him at all because we were both saying the opposite shit.
It's just like, here, keep the change. And the hostess, the store register chick is like, what do I tell the police? Tell them those Tybo tapes really paid off.
Yes.
Like, he's like, don't tell them I'm here. Tell them you kicked their ass and Tybo really paid off.
And that was just like a fun little thing that Marvel didn't have to do, but they did it for us. That worked. For me, it worked. I was like, it's funny. It was quick. You didn't really need, but it was like, okay, I'm going to get Thor's hammer. Let's just, on the way there. Well, on the way to Thor's hammer, not getting it, but on the way to Thor's hammer, let's boom, and it just works. It was so fucking funny. It was so funny. And it made me hungry.
Like, man, it's so short. Let's see if there's an end credit fucking scene or something, just like a normal Marvel movie.
The music. What made this funnier for me and made me enjoy it more is the music that was playing made me think of The Mask, and I love that freaking movie. I love that movie, and you know how The Mask is like, when he's in that form, he's kind of like an agent-ish. He's kind of like a hero. You can definitely say that. And then he's like, just that music, that it's very similar with the saxophones and all that stuff.
It was like it was like a swing music or like a rockabilly type music.
It was before. It just makes me think of, like, I think it's like when he first gets into the suit or when he first gets into the mask thing and he like plays out his character, like his act. Before he sings the Cuban Pete song, Chick Chicky Boom, before that, like in between those cuts and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm like, yes, make this fun. And they did.
It was definitely fun, and it's having the effect, like, now that you're thinking about it more. But honestly, I was laughing so hard at the fact that this shit's only like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Like, we got more fucking credit than we did actual fucking scene, but yet it was still entertaining as fuck.
Yeah,
and it's like,
I mean, right now we probably quadrupled the length of what we just watched.
We did. We're almost at 8 minutes here, talking about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and we're laughing about this shit.
That says something, though. That
goes
says
to show, you don't need a lot. A lot can be done and said with a little.
Yeah, a lot can be done and said with a little, and they proved it with this. Just something fun and quick, though, to get you ready for the next film.
Makes me wonder if this was a deleted scene or not. You know what I mean? Like, if it was in the movie, but they cut it out, and they're like, you know what, we can use this now. You know, we got an opportunity.
Yeah, hey, maybe. I'm sure they had some extra stuff recorded, and they were just like, you know what, this one we're gonna keep. We'll figure out what to do with it. We'll figure out what to do with it, and just boom, throw that in there.
Well played, Marvel. All right, man. On this one shot, this is probably gonna be the shortest one shot, the shortest thing we review. Period.
Yeah, definitely.
What are you giving this?
I'm sticking with my 8s because, again, it didn't tell a deep story, but it was just funny, and you knew what it was about. Like, you knew he was on his way to go see the whole thing about Thor's hammer.
Yep. It
was just funny. It worked. It's like I didn't even think about wanting to know what he was doing on the way there, but now that I see that, I'm like, I'm glad I know what happened on the way there, type of deal. So I'm gonna stick with my 8s, man. I can't help it. I was entertained. I was laughing damn near the whole time. I do want some of those donuts, though. Not as far as it definitely can be. I'm too lazy.
But, dude, it's just crazy to me that, honestly, like, you have to watch the Marvel Universe in order to get some of these one-shots, and what's going on in the one-shots, not the other way around. Not like the little things kind of let you know what's up with the rest of the movies. It's like they're not ruining anything with them. You know what I mean?
I'll say you have to watch... Excuse me, you have to watch the Marvel Universe to just get them and to enjoy them. Because if you just watch them alone, you're like, what the fuck was that? But if you're watching them through this, you're like, especially if you're watching them damn near right after the films, you're like, got it, yeah, yes, got it, okay, yep, I see what they did there, yep, I'm glad.
He's just the most unsuspecting badass in the MCU.
He is.
Coulson's the shit, man. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you gotta go check it out. We're not gonna be reviewing those here on the Midnight Matinee as part of it, just because there's, I think, 6 seasons. We ain't got time for all that shit. And honestly, that doesn't really play in the role of the big picture stuff of the Marvel Universe. Season or 2 does, and then things get kind of weird because later on in the Marvel Universe you see that Coulson dies. But we're coming up on that soon. But either way, guys, this is the worst damn gamer ever. We just got done reviewing the one shot of something funny happened on the way to Thor's hammer. Go check out the videos that we released already of Captain America: The First Avenger, the one shot of Agent Carter. We're releasing Captain Marvel tonight, but you're not going to see this for another 2 weeks, so go back and watch that. And then we just got done recording the Iron Man 2 edition of Midnight Matinee. Catch that on the... what date is that going to be on? That's going to be on the 12th of March. Iron Man 1 is going to be on the 5th next Saturday, so check that out. If you're watching this later, appreciate you. Go back and watch all this stuff. Follow Sir Sturdy here on Horror with Sir Sturdy. Google him, you'll find all of his stuff. If you're a podcast listener there, he's got all his audio down for you. Catch us on the Z Network. If you don't know what that is, go find out what it is, especially if you're a content creator, because you can add to the mix of stuff there.
We got more things coming too.
Tons of shit. We're recording stuff almost daily at this point. So
I was literally working on something earlier today that I showed him, but we're gonna bounce.
We out of here. It's the worst damn gamer reminding you, in order to be the best, sometimes you gotta be the worst. Peace.